Hey everybody, this is Chris from Writer's Game, and a moment ago we tried to do Facebook Live scheduled. It didn't quite work, so I'm starting a new one here under just, hey, let's go live. And tonight we're going to be doing our trivia night, our first premiere, our introduction to our trivia night. We're going to be doing this every Tuesday at 7:30 from here for the foreseeable future. So if you like to challenge your mind with trivia on everything, pretty much every subject across the world, geography to geek culture to sports to arts and literature, we're going to be asking. As mentioned previously, right now our questions are coming from the Trivia Pursuit board games and Geek Battle. So to the publishers of those games, thanks very much for making a great product. All right, so let's talk about how this is going to roll out and work. So I'm going to be reading out some random trivia questions. I'm going to determine which question it is by rolling dice. And after each question, you have 30 seconds to submit an answer. The first three correct submitted answers within that time frame will be given a point, which we're going to track. And then we're going to announce who has received those points or got the right answer within the 30 seconds, the first top three. We're going to announce those so you know that you got the right answer. You were one of those top three, the first three people to submit within the 30 seconds. At the end, there's no prizes for today. Bragging rights, maybe. But yeah, so no prizes, but you will receive some awesome bragging rights. All right, now that we're on the same page, let's see if we can get this started. So, hey, looks like we have some folks here. Thanks for typing a message. If you guys can go ahead and do that, let us know you're here watching the video. That'd be awesome. Hello, Rob. So from the get-go, I'm going to usually, to confirm the answer's correct, Crystal, who's at my side, my wingman for the evening, she would know the answer. But since we're just getting started here, I'm going to not tell her. And then that way she can also give her guess as to what the answer will be. So let's give it a go. All right, we're going to be pulling from the Trivia Pursuit. And the category is science and nature. Which animal is North America's only marsupial? Which animal is North America's only marsupial? All right, so that's been at least 30 seconds. I started my timer a little late, to be honest, but Rob gets it correct. It is the opossum, specifically the Virginia opossum. All right, on to our next question. There's 1 point for Rob. Crystal's going to be keeping track of points because I don't do math very well. We are pulling from, once again, Trivia Pursuit. And the category in this case is arts and literature. Who is the goddess of love in Greek mythology? Your first answer was correct, Crystal. It is, in fact, Aphrodite. All right, once again, pulling from Trivia Pursuit. Apparently, we really like the number 4 tonight. Once again, arts and literature. Who is not... Oh, okay, just to be clear. If there's a multiple choice question that has to be a multiple choice question by how it's phrased, I'm going to skip that and move to another one because all of our questions are open-ended. We want to see if you have the knowledge. So moving along, I'm going to pull to my next card, which is... What Stephen King novel was adapted for the big screen by Stanley Kubrick? What Stephen King novel was adapted for the big screen by Stanley Kubrick? You are correct, Rob. It is, in fact, The Shining, starring Jack Nicholson. Looking like we're liking the even numbers tonight. Oh, we can do that. Hold on. I just have to rephrase it a little bit. Nope. The category is sports and leisure. In the world of sports, what does MMA stand for? In the world of sports, what does MMA stand for? There's that delay you're talking about. It's fine. Strangely didn't come up. So this leads to the question. I give you guys 30 seconds. Due to the delay of the internet, would it be better if it was a little longer? Perhaps we could do a minute. I just don't want people to get too bored, obviously. But I don't see any answers showing up on my screen within that. Oh, you know what? I just had to scroll down. So, you both got it! Yay! Mixed martial arts! Rob's like, my ears are bleeding. Alright, make sure I reset the timer. And, woo! We get to pull from Geek Battle. Alright, category is Geek Life. Weird Al Yankovic won a Best Comedy Recording Grammy Award in 1984 for his version of which Michael Jackson song? Weird Al Yankovic won a Best Comedy Recording Grammy Award in 1984 for his version of which Michael Jackson song? Time's up. It is, in fact, Beat It. Put them in a different pile. Yeah, Eat It was his version, but that wasn't the Michael Jackson song. That was the Weird Al Yankovic song. But in this case, yes, it was Beat It. All right, rolling some dice. Trivia Pursuit. We have category Entertainment. Who battled with Knick Knack, Odd Job, and Jaws? Who battled with Knick Knack, Odd Job, and Jaws? Nicely done, sir. Now, just to mention, Google's cheating. But Jaws might throw you because obviously we think of giant sharks, but in fact they are all James Bond villains. Trivial Pursuit does it again. And this is the category of geography. Okay, I think that'll work. What is both a prestigious California university and the first name of one of Carrie's most loyal pals on Sex and the City? What is both a prestigious California university and the first name of one of Carrie's most loyal pals on Sex and the City? I tell you nothing. All right, time's up. The answer is, in fact, Stanford. Pulling once again from Trivia Pursuits. Category is once again geography. What young adult science fiction series of novels by Suzanne Collins was set in the nation of Panem? What young adult science fiction series of novels by Suzanne Collins was set in the nation of Panem? Might be pronounced Penem, but I don't think so. Well, time's up. The answer is The Hunger Games. I think the dice are rigged, because we've had so many Trivial Pursuit cards and very little Geek Battle cards. Here we go with Trivial Pursuit once again.
Do you need a new dice?
Well, maybe that one-sided, yeah. No. Our category is history. What does FOIA stand for? What does FOIA stand for? I would never guess this, like ever. All right, time's up. The FOIA stands for the Freedom of Information Act. History. We don't do hints around here. If you don't know it, that's fine. Just learn. Okay. Dice. Rolling. Things. Yes. I'm going to get another dice after this one. Okay. Category is geography. What is the former name of the country now known as Zimbabwe? What is the former name of the country now known as Zimbabwe? I have dice right here, darling. But thank you.
Do you have a starting letter?
No. It's now currently known as Zimbabwe. There's your hint. Oh, looks like time's up. Now, I may get this pronunciation wrong, but it is Rhodesia? Rhodesia? Zululand. That is in fact not correct. Okay, here we go. No, this dice is also like in the Trivia Pursuit. Category is arts and literature. Ooh. Which Canadian singer was rockin' in the free world with the release of his 1989 album, Freedom? The card didn't say Southern, but yes, that was the answer. I didn't see that at the time of the clock, so I can't give you points, but let me do this one again. Did I lose it? No. Which Canadian singer was rockin' in the free world with the release of his 1989 album, Freedom? He's pretty iconic. I mean, I don't give hints. Never mind. All right, time's up. It is Neil Young. Well done. All right. We have... Oh, yep. Trivia Pursuit again. Category is arts and literature. In the book, The Velveteen Rabbit, what illness forces the boy to give up the rabbit? In the book, The Velveteen Rabbit, which illness forces the boy to give up the rabbit? Hey! All right, time's up. Crystal, you got it correct. It is, in fact, scarlet fever. Woo! 30 seconds on the clock. Rolling which question? Once again, Trivial Pursuit. The dice rule. Whatever they come up with, that's what we're going with. Orange. Sports and leisure. It's not a multiple choice. Good. I just read the answer. This is awesome. What name is given to a turkey stuffed within a duck stuffed within a chicken? I have to... What name is given to a turkey stuffed in with a duck stuffed with a chicken? Yes, it is called Yummy. That's time, and yes, Crystal, you got it right. It is a turducken.
Oh, there you.
Oh, Holly, you got it right too. I looked down at the last minute. Reset the clock. Roll some dice. I have the card ready. Maybe I'm projecting a little bit here on which game we're gonna pull from. Oh, we don't go for spelling over here. It is again Trivia Pursuit. Category being entertainment. Which actress won a Teen Choice Award for her role in Date Night? Which actress won a Teen Choice Award for her role in Date Night? It's a good movie. It's kind of funny. I can feel you all thinking. And oddly, I actually knew the answer to this one. Oh, time's up. Did anybody put it in a thing? Yeah, We'll give it to you. Just over the wire. Tina Fey is in fact the lady who won Teen Choice Award for her role in Date Night. Let's roll some dice. Woo! We get one from Geek Battle. And this is the category of sci-fi and fantasy. Which fantasy world is author Piers Anthony best known for? Which fantasy world is author Piers Anthony best known for? If you are indeed getting rusty, we will be doing this every Tuesday at 7:30. 5 seconds. Time's up! The world which author Piers Anthony is best known for is called Xanth. He has written over 30 novels. It's a land that in many ways resembles Florida. It was actually based on his backyard. That's not in the card. It's just facts that I know. And there's a little rivulet that runs through, which is the Great Gap in Xanth. And then the edge of his backyard was the mystical wall that led into Mundania, where strange people did strange things that had nothing to do with magic. Yeah, that was the edge of his property. But whatever. I wasn't a fan at all. Trivia Pursuit. Category is history. The best category. That's called sarcasm. Which of these? Nope. We don't do multiple choice. Open-ended questions only. One second.
Can you pull from the other?
No, the other side maybe. Do you guys want the kids' questions instead? What does the W in George W. Bush's name stand for? There's only one American on here that I'm aware of right now, so probably only one person knows. What does the W... I gotta start a timer. What does the W in George W. Bush's name stand for? Just throw out W names until you get it. Wacko. I think only one character has that. Time's up! The W stands for Walker. Yet not a common name that I'm aware of, but it has been a name in the past. I think it was one of what's his name? Kung Fu guy, jokes about him. Anyway, I think his character's name was Walker in a show. Now that's going to bother me who I'm thinking about. Fought with Bruce Lee. Anyway. Chuck Norris! Yes! Once again, we're pulling from Trivia Pursuit. Category 5, which is Science and Nature. What type of cholesterol is known as the good cholesterol? I'd say it depends on the month and what people have told us recently, but what kind of cholesterol is known as the good cholesterol? Time's up! HDL. I think it's the other one. LDL? I think that's the other one. But it doesn't say it on here, so I'm not sure. Alright, reset that. So just so you guys know, I didn't make this 100% clear. I do repeat the question for everybody's benefit in case maybe they didn't hear it or something, but I start the timer after finishing the first question. 30 seconds on the clock after the first question. The one on streaks? Steaks. Okay. I like steaks a lot better than streaks. All right! Geek battle it is. Sweet. Oh, science fiction and fantasy once again. In what California town is the gigantic Pixar studio headquartered? In what California town is the gigantic Pixar studio headquartered? Gigantic Pixar studio headquartered. Spelling is not important as long as I know the answer. Time's up! It is, in fact, in Emeryville. I have no idea where Emeryville is, but that's where it is. Roll some dice. Once again, we are hitting Geek Battle. And once again, the, no, different one this time. Geek Life. In 1889, that was a little while ago, 1889, the Queen of Savoy visited Naples and was served a pizza in the color of the Italian flag. Her name is still used for this type of pie. What is it? In 1889, the Queen of Savoy visited Naples and was served a pizza in the colors of the Italian flag. Her name is still used for this type of pie. What is it? Time's up. Margarita was the answer. Oh, so yes. We'll give it to you, Rob, because spelling doesn't matter. It is, in fact, the margarita. I don't think it's spelled the same as the drink, though. Trivia Pursuit! Science and nature. A gross is equal to how many dozen? A gross is equal to how many dozen? Time's up! It is 12. 12 dozen. Rob, you got the right answer. Fantastic. Which totals 144. I don't think I knew that before. Oh, one pile. What Rob said. Pulling from Trivia Pursuit once again. And doing the category of geography. What type of building is the Taj Mahal considered? What type of building is the Taj Mahal considered? Time's up. It's a mausoleum. which is not the same as a tomb. A tomb you put the people in. A mausoleum is built in memory of the emperor's wife in this case.
Yeah.
Holly, did you squeak that in before I said time was up?
Probably.
It's okay. It's okay. As long as we know. It just has a minute, so I don't really know. I didn't see it, but there's all that whole delay thing. All right, so dice. In Trivia Nights, it's all about speed, not accuracy. All right, we're gonna pull from Trivia Pursuits. Category 4, Arts and Literature. Nope. One moment. Okay. This is for all you English people, meaning you like the study of English. In T.S. Eliot's poem, The Wasteland, what month of the year is the cruelest? He and I would differ in the answer on this. In T.S. Eliot's poem, The Wasteland, what month of the year is the cruelest? What are you saying there, darling? Time's up. It is in fact not June. It's April. But I would say it's actually February. But that's just me. Pulling from Geek Life. Geek Battle. Not Geek Life. That's the subject. Geek Battle. Science and technology. Who was the first woman in space? Who was the first woman in space? You can't read the card. Time's up. All right, just double checking. No answers. Valentina Tereshkova. I wouldn't have guessed that. I think that should be celebrated maybe a bit more. But I didn't know that. Yes, Holly. That is in fact who. Good job. Pull another one from Geek Battle. Category is Science and Technology. We'll probably pulling a different card. That was poorly worded. This one should be relatively easy. In Einstein's theory of relativity, which symbol is used to denote the speed of light? In Einstein's theory of relativity, which symbol is used to denote the speed of light? Time's up! So I think we all know the formula, E equals mc squared, but we don't necessarily know what they relate to. Mass times constant, I thought, but the constant in this case is c, which is apparently the speed of light. If I remember that correctly with the constant part. But c's the answer. actually 8 minutes past what we expected to do this for, so I'm going to do last question. If everybody's having fun, we can always go over, but, you know, we just want to make sure we're scheduling expectations. Make sure everybody's having fun until they want to actually stop doing this. All right, number 2, last one is Trivial Pursuit. Subject matter is arts and literature. What famous abstract expressionist painter used a technique of dripping paint onto canvases on the floor? What famous abstract expressionist painter used the technique of dripping paint onto canvases on the floor? Time's up. Would you like to give it a go, everybody, before I tell you the answer? Or anybody? You will recognize the name. Almost guaranteed. It is, in fact, Jackson Pollock. Hey! Holly's thing showed up on my screen exactly as I was saying it. Good job. All right. We went through this many questions tonight. All right, so guys, since you're here, we'd love your input. 1, is there any way we can make this better? A bit more fun, interesting, etc. Funky CGI graphics notwithstanding. And also, next week, we're looking to do a themed event. We'll probably go every other one being a general one and one be a themed event. We'll see how it goes. But which theme would you like us to do next week? You can obviously give us a feedback right now if you're with us today, or if you're watching this because you wanted to see how it was like in our feed, by all means post in the comments below. We'd love to see your thoughts, and then we'll put that together for next week. Thanks for joining us, everybody. I hope you guys had a lot of fun, and we'll be here next Tuesday, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Thanks very much.